All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm going to show you how to use the Select My Site feature that we now offer. So we're going to start with just going to KOA.com so we can all get to our page the same way. We get a lot of questions on how to get to the actual Port Huron KOA page. So you're just going to type in KOA.com and then you're going to type in where it says, where do you want to go? You're going to type in Port Huron. Should be one of the first ones that pops up since we're the only one with that name. And then you can hit find a KOA or you can put in check-in dates. I'm just going to hit find a KOA first because we'll do the rest in a second. So as you can see, now we're at the Port Huron KOA Resort page. And it says book now, or if you scroll down slightly, there's a yellow menu bar that says ways to stay, check in, check out. If you follow my mouse, I'm kind of going through that. So ways to stay, check in, check out, how many guests and equipment, and then get rates and availability right here. So first I'm going to start with an RV. I'm going to show you how to do an RV and a cabin or a lodge. They're actually the exact same, but just so you can see, the screen does look a little different just based on what you're trying to book. So for ways to stay, I put in RV. For check-in, I'm going to pick a date that I know has availability just so I can show you this as efficiently as possible. We're going to start with June 7th, which is a Monday, through June 9th, just because not a lot of people are camping while the kids are still in school. So, and then I'm going to just go ahead and put 2 guests. We have pets. I'm going to hit done. And then when it asks me what kind of equipment, for an RV, you would select what kind of trailer you have, or if you have a motorhome, or if you have like a tent trailer, like a pop-up, or if you have a van with like a trailer attached to it, whatever. You pick your equipment, you get it. I'm just being overly detailed right now. And then I'm just going to pretend that my trailer is 25 feet long, and I don't have any slide outs. So obviously customize it as much as you need to accommodate what you're looking for. So once I do that, all of this is filled out, and I'm going to hit click rates or get rates and availability. Go ahead and click that. And it's going to pull up every single site type that I have available. So what a site type is it water electric with gravel, kind of like this first one. Well, this is a full hookup, sorry. So this would be a back-end 30 amp full hookup site with a cement patio, okay? Then if you scroll down further, there's a back-end 30 amp full hookup without a cement patio. And then back in 50 amp full hookup patio. So first you want to select what kind of site you want. So I'm just going to pick, I'll just pick the first one that popped up. So a back in 30 amp full hookup site with a patio. Yes. Now this description box right down here that I'm highlighting shows you what sites are in that site type. So obviously we have multiple site types in the campground, especially if there's 19 different ones available. But this is kind of your little indicator on if you're looking for a specific site. This is where it will tell you if this is the kind of site that site number is. So for right now, for example's sake, I don't really care what site I'm picking just because I'm showing you how to use the feature. But let's say, for example, you really wanted like site 215. You would keep scrolling until you found the one that said 215 in it. So I have a feeling it's a little far down here, probably just because it's a super site or a full hookup pull through over there. Yeah, see, so right here, 215. So these ones would be pull through 50 amp full hookup patio, 215, tells you in the description box. So if you go up to where I was originally, where it says back in 30 amp right here, and you go to select my site, it's only going to let you select the ones that are in this site type. So 57, 58, 61, you get the point. Yes. So if you're looking for site 215, and you hit select my site right here, it's not going to pop up and show you if it's available. So you would have to scroll down to where it tells you which one site 215 is in. I think it was this one. And then you would hit select my site. And it would show you on the sides if that one was available now. Yes, so select my site. It has all of these available. And these are the pull through 50 amps with these numbers. Yes. So when you hit select my site, it doesn't show you every single site in the campground. It only shows you the sites that are in that specific site type group. Yes, I know that is slightly confusing, but That is mostly because our campground is quite large. So for the sake of the previous example, I'm going to stick with my back-end 30 amp. I don't really care which one I'm going to pick because this is an example, so I'm just going to click select my site. And it's going to pull up a map to the right, and then it's also going to pull up, it says site number right here, and then it says select my site. You're going to click on that, and it's going to show you all of the ones that are available. So if for some reason there was a site in this description that is not available here, that means it is not available and it is already booked, which I'm sure most of you probably grasped that concept, but just to clarify. So I'm going to pick 64. It doesn't highlight it on the map to the right, but 64 is right where my little mouse is right here. So you can zoom in if you need to look closer and zoom out. Yeah, you can also download a map, and then I'm going to hit continue. And now, since I selected site 64, 64 is listed right here under select my site, okay? So when you get an email, it should tell you that you have site 64 because you picked it. So if you, for example, put a note down here where you say site 64, but you didn't select it in KOA select my site, then that site is not guaranteed for you. We will do our best to select or to put you where you want to be, but sometimes it's not available. So make sure if you want to select a specific site that you're actually going in and doing it the way I just showed you. And then this is just checking out and giving your deposit. So it asks you about the value card, if you have one or not. If you want to donate, you put in all of your information here, and then the special requests or any notes you might have. A lot of people put in here that they're going to have a certain amount of vehicles or that kind of thing. And then it gives you the cancellation guidelines, the pet policy, which you can read about, and then you just hit agree and review. And then it will take you through and book your site for you, and you'll get an email. So that was how to select my site with a campsite. So if you are interested in booking a cabin, I have another video uploaded showing you how to do that. So you can go ahead and watch that one. My best piece of advice for those of you that are trying to book multiple in a row would be to look at the map and maybe have a couple different locations that you're interested in, and then go through a couple times and try this out, just like how I just did, making a fake reservation, just to kind of get used to it. But it's relatively simple. Just follow the prompts, yeah? So, all right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.